Now if you notice in my last account, which they robbed of me, I had a video, Atheism is Irrational and Atheism is Irrational Part 2. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it all over again, and this is going to be Part 1, because now it's going to be like an official series, Atheism is Irrational, and this is going to be Part 1. I'm basically going to bring up the same issues I brought up in the first video, although it's going to be slightly different. In fact, the reason why I decided to make Atheism is Irrational right after I made Christianity is Irrational is to show that I'm on nobody's side but the Muslims. The only side I'm on is with Islam and God. Unlike many Christians on YouTube who love to bash Islam and then join with atheists to bash Islam. Very same atheists who bash Christianity. And then you have atheists who love to bash Islam and then will join forces with Christians who love to bash atheism. See, I'm not a sellout. I have some honor and dignity. I don't ally myself with either of you. In my book, atheism and Christianity, each are more irrational than the other. So, I'm on no one's side. Just with the Muslims. So with that said, let's see why atheism is irrational. Now, as you all know, atheists, they love to go to the scientists. And that's not a bad thing. But the atheists, they always love going to scientists, and they claim that theists don't like the scientists. Well, in this video, we're going to use what the scientists say to debunk the atheists. Isn't that splendid? It is, if you ask me. Now, if anyone studies the creation of the universe, they'll know that the official creation of the universe is called the Big Bang. That's what they call it, the Big Bang. When the universe and everything you see around you, the heavens, the stars, the sun, the moon, the galaxy, the Milky Way, etc., all of it happened in an event called the Big Bang. Now, if you study the Big Bang and you read what the scientists and the astronomers say, if you read what they write and what they say in their lectures, then you will know that the Big Bang and the creation of the universe happened in time. What does that mean, happened in time? It means it wasn't eternal. It means that the creation of the universe happened at a specific point in time, which is actually called the beginning, because there was nothing before it. If there was something before it, we wouldn't need to say that this is when the Big Bang happened, it was in the beginning of time. We wouldn't need to say it happened in a finite amount of time. Now would we? No, we wouldn't, because if it was eternal, as I say, we wouldn't need to say finite time, now would we? It wouldn't need to be constrained in a time limit, now would it? No, it wouldn't, because if something's eternal, you don't need to give it a time frame, now do you? No, you don't. So this proves the universe is not eternal because it was created in a specific amount or point of time, which is the beginning. And that's what your scientists say. Now, here's the question, and this is the part that proves that atheism is irrational. Do you atheists really expect us theists, do you expect me, a Muslim, to actually believe that at one point of time, the beginning, out of nowhere, the Big Bang happened, and right now I'm on Earth, and the sun happens to be right there, perfect position for me, the moon is over there, Mars is over there, all these black holes, the galaxies, etc. Do you expect me to be stupid and to say, oh, this just happened by coincidence? Yeah. Do you really want me to believe that? Yeah, out of nothing, this came. Out of nothing. Now atheists, they'll say, but wait a minute, we don't say the Big Bang comes out of nothing. Oh, yes, you do. I challenge you to bring me one fact that says something actually existed before the universe. Oh, wait a minute, there is none. Atheists only have theories, and they came out with a lot of rubbish theories that, oh, before the universe existed, a different type of time existed, blah blah blah. None of it can actually be proven. So this is what we have now. These are established facts, not your atheist fairy tales. These are the facts. The Big Bang came in a specific point in time. It wasn't eternal. So if it's not eternal, that means it's limited and constrained in a time frame. And if it's constrained in a time frame, which is the beginning of time, that means there was nothing before it. Use your brain a bit instead of trying to be too smart for yourself. So now, the atheist has to come and give us a rational explanation as to how all of this happened. And I'm sorry, saying it's a coincidence ain't good enough. No. And this is why atheism is irrational, because they look at the heavens and the earth and they say, oh, it's just a coincidence. As the Quran says, Allah opens your eyes, He makes you contemplate, He makes you look at the heavens and the earth, and then this will make your mind think that this can't just be a coincidence that all of this happened, as the atheist would have you believe. So right now, the atheist has to come give us one good reason as to why God didn't create the universe. One good reason. And saying it's a coincidence isn't a good reason. I know it, the atheists know it. So this is the number one reason as to why atheism is irrational. And it has to do with the creation of the universe itself. The Big Bang theory and even the scientists are against the atheists at this moment.